Hi all, I'm Velankani Joise Divya, and this is my teammate Mounika Pydi. Today we are excited to present our web development project titled Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? We'll see the introduction. So, as many of you know, this is a widely recognized and engaging quiz show format where participants answer multiple choice questions to win increasing amounts of money with the ultimate goal of reaching a grand prize of $1 million or more. So, the goal of our project is to create that excitement through an interactive platform where users can test their knowledge, compete for high scores, and share their feedback for continuous improvement. And we have built this application using HTML, CSS, and PHP, applying core web development concepts to manage user interaction, data handling, and game logic. And an important challenge we tackled was building the platform without using a database, pushing us to think creatively about how to manage data. Next, we'll see about user feedback system, which is an extra feature. So one of the value added features of a platform is the user feedback system. So it is aimed at gathering insights to continuously improve the user experience. After each game ends, whether the user wins, exits, or loses, so they are prompted to fill a feedback form. And this feedback form includes a five-star rating system to capture user satisfaction, a comment section where users can share their thoughts or suggestions, and the most recent feedback entries are displayed right on the dashboard. So this allows users to relate to others' experience and helping us to make better decisions for future improvements. This is all about the extra feature. Now we'll look into the key features and functionality. So the first one is registration and login. So our platform supports user registration and login to create a personalized experience. So under sign up, users provide a unique username and password. This information is stored in a simple text file, which is called as users.txt. And every new user starts with a score of 0. And talking about for login, returning users can log in using their registered credentials. The game resumes from where they left off. They can also access the leaderboard to track the scores, high scores, and progress. So, this approach allowed us to simulate session management and also persistent user states without using a database, using file handling by PHP. We'll see the next feature. This is the user dashboard. You can look into the right side of the image for more clarity. So once logged in, users land on the dashboard. This dashboard is the central hub for navigation. The dashboard displays this message like a welcome message with brief introduction on how to play. So it provides three main options, which is play game, show leaderboard, log out. So talking about play game, so to begin a new quiz session, this play game is used and show leaderboard to check top scores and rankings. Talking about log out, so it logs the user out. So basically to end the session and return to the login page. This structure ensures a smooth and intuitive user experience. And the next one is user dashboard. After user dashboard is game mechanics. So the heart of the project is the game mechanics. User answers a series of multiple choice questions. Each correct answer earns progressively a larger cash rewards. We introduce a unique feature, a second chance lifeline. If a user answers incorrectly, they get one more attempt at the same question. If they get it wrong again, the game ends and their current prize is recorded. So this adds a layer of excitement and makes the game more engaging. So while still keeping it challenging. The next feature is user feedback. So after the game ends, users are directed to a feedback form, which is a crucial part of our user-centered design. So basically, this form, what it does is it captures a rating out of 5 stars, a comment, which could be a suggestion or opinion or a general feedback. All responses are stored in feedback.txt, again, without using a database. And the home page or index page displays the most recent feedback. So this keeps the platform interactive and constantly evolving. So the idea is to involve users in shaping the future of the game.
Uh, the screen we are seeing is the leaderboard screen. In this screen, we display the top players based on their prize and also along with the top three players, we are displaying other players along with their scores. So the screen adds a competitive element and it encourages users to replay the game and also to improve their score and they can aim for high ranking. So yeah. This is the code snippet for sign up page. This code handles the user registration logic in our application. First, if you see the code, it checks whether the user already exists or not using a condition. So if the user is already found, then it redirects them to the sign up page, saying that the user already exists, so that we can register with some other name. So after that, it sets the initial price to 0, and then it opens the file in append mode to store the new user details. So the new user data is formatted as a comma separated values, like each line contains a comma separated username, password, and the price amount, and then it needs a new line character. So once the data is successfully written, the file is closed to prevent any data corruption or memory leaks. And then the user is then redirected to the sign up page with a success status, and it confirms the registration. In this process, if the file cannot be opened for any reason, then an error message is displayed to notify the user. So overall, this ensures that users get real-time feedback during the sign up process, and it enhances the overall user experience. It manages both success and error scenarios effectively. And this is the code snippet for login page. This code handles the login functionality by validating the username and password. First, it checks both fields are not empty, ensuring that the user should not submit blank credentials. After that, it opens the users.txt file, which stores the registered user data. It reads the file line by line, splitting each line by a comma to extract the stored username password. As I said, each line consists of username, password, and then the score. After that, it compares the credentials with the stored values in the users.txt file, and if it finds a match, then it sets a session for the user, and after that it redirects them to the index page, so that it can grant access to the main content. In this process, if no match is found after reading all the lines, then it sets an error message saying invalid username or password. Uh, Basically, it is giving immediate feedback to the user. So this overall process helps authenticate users securely and ensures that only valid or registered users can log in to access the game. And this is the code snippet for submit feedback form. So basically, this code handles the feedback submission at the end of the game. If you see the code, it checks if the request method is post or not, meaning the user has submitted the feedback. So it captures the rating and the comments from the form. If any of them are missing, then default values are being assigned. So this feedback is then formatted with the current date and time, following by the rating and the comments given by the user, and then it appends to appends to the date, comments, and the feedback to a file named feedback.txt, using file locking to prevent simultaneous write issues. So after storing the feedback, it resets key session variables like the question index and the second chance flag to prepare for a fresh game session. Finally, it redirects the users to the leaderboard page. So it allows them to see their ranking after submitting feedback. And if the request is not a post, then it still redirects to the leaderboard to ensure smooth navigation. So yeah, in this overall process, we followed the agile methodology. I mean, we implemented Kanban methodology to streamline our workflow and also to manage the game effectively. During the entire project, we held daily meetings to assess our current task progress and the blockers. Also, we have concentrated on different areas like UI, backend, and data handling to improve the focus and efficiency. And next, we for every task we kept some time limits, and we ensured that we completed the task in the time limit. Also, we have identified and resolved the bottlenecks that are from that occurred during the daily meetings. So by maintaining this open communication, we made sure that the project is completed on time. So by following this Kanban methodology, the task clarity and the task overload are enhanced. Task overload is minimized, and we maintained task clarity and contributing to organized and efficient project completion. After all the work is done, we committed our code to the GitHub repo. It's coming to the game demo. Yeah. This is the introduction page of our team. Our team leader is Divya, and myself is a team member, Mounika Pydi. This is the introduction page, and this is the game page. First, I'll show you the registration, that is sign up page. Here, I am okay. I am just creating a username named Mounika Divya, and I'm giving password. So just one minute. Yeah, and I'm giving password. If I click on register, registration is successful because the username with Monica Divya does not exist. That's why it is successful. And now if I again register with any existing name, Monica is already existed, so I'm trying to register with the same name. So if you see this username already exists, choose a different one. This error message pops up, so it indicates the user that there is a username with this person, so we have to create a different one. This is the register page. And coming to login, here there is a user called Monica, and I'm logging with this credentials. Yeah, this is the login page. As soon as we log in, we display the feedback of the game, and the sections with start game, leaderboard, and logout, and the directions to play the game. So I'm starting the game. Yeah, here we are we are keeping 10 questions with the amount linked to each question. So I'm selecting the answers. So yeah, whenever the question is correct, it adds up the amount, and it is showing the total prize money. Yeah. For example, if in this question I'll give you the wrong answer. If you see, we are displaying incorrect answer, and we have a second chance. Yeah. So after selecting that, it is going to next question. And if I click on any wrong answer, then it is asking for the feedback. I'm giving feedback. Yeah. After submitting the feedback, then it is redirecting to the leaderboard screen. Here in this screen we can see the top three players with first one highlighting, and after that a list of other players. Next we go back to home. Using this back to home, we can we can go to this landing page. Here we can see the feedback and everything, and by clicking logout, the user has been logged out, and it is going to login screen. This is the game we have developed. Coming to the conclusion, Divya.
Yeah, to sum up, a project combines engagement, creativity, and technical skills. So, to deliver a full fledged quiz based system, quiz based game, which mimics the popular TV format, all without using a database. So, we faced many technical challenges, but also learned a lot, especially about file handling, user experience, session management, and game logic in web development. Thank you all for your time and attention. We are happy to answer any questions. Thank you.
Thank you.